In our Stormwatch 12 team coverage, the Rogue River is experiencing high and fast water right now.
Some backyards in Shady Cove are flooding, and neighbors there are preparing for the water to rise even higher. Newswatch 12's Mari Nelson talked with some neighbors in the Shady Cove area. They live next to the Rogue River, and how are they managing the floodwater there, Mari?
Well, Brian, I'm here in a Shady Cove backyard where the river water is creeping up further and further into the backyard. And the people that live here told me that the water usually doesn't reach those trees you see behind me. But for now, they're just inside keeping watch.
Yeah, it's happened in the last 24 to 48 hours.
Kim Thurman has lived in Shady Cove for the last 10 years and says she's never seen the Rogue River this high.
It's come up probably, what, 20, it's about 20 feet out? Yeah, it's about 20 feet out usually is where the river line is. It's up quite a bit. The fact that that bench is out in the middle of the water, that gives you an idea of how far out you can usually walk.
Although she's not worried about her home, she says some of her neighbors are concerned.
And we're keeping a really close eye on it.
Susan and Cliff Pemberton have lived here in Shady Cove for 4 years. The Rogue River is flooding their backyard.
There's a lot more water. It's rushing by a lot faster. Those willow trees down there are usually not in the water. A lot of debris in the river, everything from chairs to big logs.
Susan says the water has risen significantly since yesterday. They're prepared to take action if the flooding gets worse.
We'll be ready to leave if it gets that high.
But for now, the water is about 70 feet away from their house.
Probably going to move our swing back up this way.
From up on another neighbor's balcony, right across the river from the Pembertons, you can see just how close the water is to the backyards.
This is the furthest I've seen.
We are just keeping watch and really being careful.
There's a flood warning in effect just downstream from where I'm standing in Eagle Point, and that will go until tomorrow morning. For the latest and most up-to-date flood warnings, you can head to our website, kdrv.com. Live in Shady Cove, Mari Nelson, Newswatch 12.